Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sports Breakdown once again. So it's a very emphatic victory from Sri Lanka today. Sri Lanka beat Afghanistan by 4 wickets today, and it was an absolute team performance today by Sri Lanka. Although the man of the match went to Ramadullah Gurbaz, who scored 84 of 45 today. He played a spectacular knock, but it was a brilliant team effort which I think Sri Lanka ජයග්‍රහණය කරාද ඒගොල්ලෝ ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන් කඩුළු හතරක් විශිෂ්ට ජයක් හම්බුණා අද. I think we brought in Richik to obviously analyze the match. How are you, Richik? First of all, today India versus Pakistan also, but I hope you were watching the Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan match.
Yeah, that was a wonderful match. I'm good chased down by Sri Lanka. I mean, I'm very happy to see it. And back-to-back matches they won while chasing down. It's a wonderful. Great to see back to win the match.
Yeah. So it was a brilliant win, and we'll in the match obviously in detail. So excellent second successive, which I mean, chase for Sri Lanka and 175 plus also. As we say there, it's in the comment section as well. But talking about the batting first of all, Richik, your thoughts especially on the bowling of Sri Lanka, especially that chance of Danushka Gunathilaka first of all of Ramadullah Gurbaz, especially I think Gunathilaka, I think he stepped onto the rope and then that was awarded a six. So how big of an impact was that from Sri Lanka first of all? Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, at least they Sri Lankan both at least they bowled much better than the Bangladesh match. I mean, yes, they didn't concede any runs that Bangladesh and they concede any extras, but today, yeah, they concede extras, but still they at least much better bowling at Dicer because last night they concede they came from 180 plus and this time 176. So at least I should say not bad bowling for Sri Lanka today.
Yeah, I think the death bowling of Sri Lanka was brilliant. No doubt about it. මං හිතන්නේ death bowling එක මං හිතන්නේ පන්දු යවන්න uh, I mean end of the overs was brilliant. The death overs especially. What are your thoughts on the death bowling of Sri Lanka today? Because especially I think Teekshana and I think Hasaranga bowled brilliantly today. I think Teekshana towards the end, not in the power play, but the last 2 overs of his. Plus, I think Asita Fernando and Laidu Madhushanka at the end. So, your thoughts of the death bowling of Sri Lanka today?
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And especially Theekshana bowled the second last over. He also bowled very well. And this is Naveen and that time is a very important time. I mean, yeah, they bowled very well in the overs today. Sri Lanka.
Yeah. So, I'll just give my analysis also in single also, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, for sure. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So, yeah. I'll just give me 2 minutes. Okay. අද මං හිතන්නේ මේ ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන් කණ්ඩායම මං හිතන්නේ එච්චර හොඳ ස්ටාර්ට් එකක් නෙමෙයි අද. හත්සසූල සසයි මං හිතන්නේ 12ට දැවි ගියා. මං හිතන්නේ ලහිරු මදුශංක දැවිගල් මං හිතන්නේ ලහිරු මදුශංක හොඳටම පන්දු යවුවා මං හිතන්නේ මේ පවර් ප්ලේ එකේ. හැබැයි රාම්දුල්ලා කුර්බාස් තමයි අපිව නවත්තන්න බැරි වුණේ මං හිතන්නේ ඒ පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් එක මං හිතන්නේ ඉබ්‍රාහිම් සඩ්රානුයි රාමදුල්ලා ගුර්බාස් හොඳටම රැස් කරා අපි බලනකොට රාමදුල්ලා ගුර්බාස් 84යි බෝල 45යි සික්සස් 6ක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් හොඳටම දෂ්කම් කරා මේ තමයි පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් අපිට බ්‍රේක් කරන්න බැරි වුණේ 93 of 64 and then these small partnerships happen. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ හොඳ effort එකක් මං හිතන්නේ රාමදුල්ලා ගුර්බාස්ගේ chance එකක් අපරා ඉතින් ගන්න තිබ්බා අපි රිස්ට්‍රික්ට් කරන්න තිබ්බ ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන් කණ්ඩායම 160ක් අඩුවෙන් අපිට කරන්න තිබ්බා රාමදුල්ලා ගුර්බාස් අවුට් වුණා නම් අර ධනුෂ්ක ගුණතිලක ඒ බවුන්ඩරි එකේ කැච් එක ඇල්ලුවා නම් හැබැයි ඒක බුනේ නැහැ. ඉතින් අපිට ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ 30ක් රන්ස් 30ක් මං හිතන්නේ ඉන්ඩෙක්ස් එකේ කන්සීඩ් කරා. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි තත්ත්වය. හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ අද නම් හොඳ බෝලිං එෆර්ට් එකක් මං හිතන්නේ ඕවර් compared to the last game මං හිතන්නේ අද හොඳට කරා. මං හිතන්නේ තීක්ෂණ හොඳටම කම්බැක් එකක් දුන්න last 2 overs එකේ. හසරංගොත් හොඳටම කරා. හැබැයි අර 4ක් overs මං හිතන්නේ කරුණ රත්නෝයි ශානක මං හිතන්නේ චුට්ටක් වැඩි වුණා. But coming back to Richik, what do you think though, Richik, coming back to the match? I think especially now Sri Lanka have to face Pakistan and even India, especially where are the areas that Sri Lanka can improve, especially in the bowling in your case?
And wait, just we'll wait 1 minute time and we'll come back. Then just 1 minute.
Okay, sure, no problem, no problem. Okay. Okay, when you bring him, okay, I'll take you back. Okay, so I think a lot of things to improve for Sri Lanka. Even though we bombed this match, I think conceding 175 against Afghanistan and Bangladesh is not a good sign. I feel like okay, Richie came back. Okay, yeah, Richie, your thoughts on where we can improve, especially in the bowling department when we are facing teams against Pakistan and India. Now, if you are conceding 175 plus against Bangladesh and Afghanistan, where do you think we can improve a bit?
I think the bowling is still little bit improvement. I think otherwise its team is fine. That's not bad. I mean the last match they played very well. The only concern is that I think the bowling and I think early wickets in the power play that's very important. I think that gunathilaka mistake that they have to that's a very cost to them. That's why Raman played very well and got 84 runs. So that's one thing is to improve and bowling big wickets in power play, more wickets in power play. That is very important. That needs to work on. Otherwise, team is fine.
Yeah. Teabag here has said it's good that Charmik and Chanaka considered a lot of runs, so Sri Lanka could break the highest chase record. Well, it was not the highest chase record, but I think that against Afghanistan, but not the highest chase record because we just, I think, scored 184 against Bangladesh. Plus, our highest chase record has been 187 against Bangladesh in Mirpur, if I'm not mistaken. But, anyways, yeah, I think. Yeah, you are right on that, but still, I think against India and Pakistan, I don't think we can do such a thing. Okay, in that ground. Okay, okay, I get it. Yeah, your thoughts on that? I mean, especially those 4 overs from Shanak and Karunath could have been better. Especially Shanaka's second over went a lot. But what do you think on that?
Yeah, they need to bowl very well. Yeah, those would cost them. Otherwise, it's other bowl very well, but those overs are very much expensive, and that could have been cost. Little
Hmm.
concern.
Yeah, I do agree on that. Yeah, but I think nothing much to talk other than a spectacular innings from Ramadullah Gurbaz today, 84 of 45. There's nothing much. I think he knows all the players inside out Sri Lanka because he plays in the LPL, he plays for Jaffna Kings, he plays alongside Mahish Teaksha and Waninduhasaranga. He's the wicket keeper also of Jaffna Kings. But I mean, what a spectacular innings from Ramadullah Gurbaz. Your thoughts on that, Richie?
Yeah, he played very, very well. He's a big hitter. He's still young, but he played fantastically. I mean, yeah, Afghanistan may lost the match, but there's lots of positive things. I mean, his batting has been fantastic. I mean, as a top order batsman, it's not an easy. It's an Afghanistan, especially in this, they are the first, and this is the first in the qualifier for Super Force in Asia Cup history. So, yeah, still they have to play against India and Pakistan, but before going to those two matches, this work is very, very important. I mean, whether it's losing, you are in a losing cause, but it's a great innings and it's important. It's going on against Pakistan and India match.
Hmm, I agree. I agree. I think Ibrahim Zadran also played a good innings today. I think he played 40 of 38. I know it was a bit slow, but I think he played a quite conservative innings and stayed at the end at least and gave Najibullah Zadran and Mohammad Nabi to go for it. But yeah, your thoughts on Dilshan Madhushankar though, Ritik. I'll give my thoughts and then I'll come to you. I think Dilshan Madhushankar bowled brilliantly. මම හිතන්නේ හොඳටම බෝල් කරා අද මම හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් ගේම්ස් දුන්නාම මේ කට්ටියට මම හිතන්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ හරියට කරાવી මම හිතනවා යාද 2 wickets මම හිතන්නේ 2 for 36 අද පන්දු යවුවා. I think මම හිතන්නේ යාගේ පන්දු යවන්න මම හිතන්නේ යාගේ lens especially ඒවත් දුලකම් චුට්ටක් තියෙනවා හැබැයි දිල්ෂාන් මදුශංක හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් ප්‍රෝග්‍රස් යන්න පුළුවන් especially මං හිතන්නේ චමීරෝයි බිනුර ෆර්නෑන්ඩෝ ඒගොල්ලෝ ආයිත් ආවොත් මං හිතන්නේ especially for බිනුර ෆර්නෑන්ඩෝ එයාට ගොඩක් competition දෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. But Richik, your thoughts on Dilshan Madhushankar today?
Yeah, I mean, today he bowled very well. I mean, this is the third match. I mean, he bowled at least much better in the last, at least better than the last two matches. I mean, today he bowled very, very well. I mean, he bowled absolutely very well. Though he considered last couple of overs he got expensive, but otherwise I should say he bowled not bad. today he bowled very very well.
Hmm, hmm, I agree. Yeah, I think we spoke about tennis players who I think this Ibrahim Zadran and Gurbaz partnership that kind of unsettled Sri Lanka a lot, and I think Sri Lanka were under pressure. But I think that wicket of Ramudullah Gurbaz, Deshan Madhushanka got was very crucial. And then I think the death bowling was outstanding by Sri Lanka. No doubt, I think 10 out of 10, I think for that, 9 out of 10 for that death bowling today. It was just brilliant from Sri Lanka today to see the death bowling that they did. Yeah, so I think we don't have much to talk. I think just a brilliant performance from Afghanistan in the first innings. But do you think they were 10 runs short, do you think? Or do you think 175 was enough? Do you think they were a bit short in the
I
first
mean, for
innings?
Afghanistan, you're saying for Afghanistan for around
For
170.
Afghanistan,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think.
Do you,
Yeah. I think they should at least score 180 to 190 at least. That's a 10 20 run shot. I think we will get a good start. I mean, the way Ramunda is playing, I think 10 20 run shot there.
hmm,
I
I
think
agree.
they bowled very well in the last 15 the late overs. That's why I think 10 20 runs. And in the last over, they didn't score as much they scored. That's why I think 10 at least 20 runs short. I should say if they score 190 plus, then it should be a good winning total.
Hmm. But as you see here, the number of dots, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's about how much do we see today? I think around 30, 40 dot balls, and Masita Fernando bowled the most dot balls 11. But how good was Waninduhasaranga today? I know he didn't get any wickets, but the comeback from the Bangladesh match, especially, is considered 50 runs. If I'm sorry, 40 runs, if I'm not mistaken, in that match today, he has made a good comeback. 5.75 economy, 0 for 23. How good was Hasaranga today, Richie?
Yeah, I mean Hasaranga has been fantastic. He is one of my favorite players also in my list also if I can not wrong. So yeah, though he didn't pick up any wicket, but yeah, he was very very well. I mean he's been fantastic. I mean so he doesn't concede many runs also. I mean today he was very very well at the right time and at a very important match before the finals. This is Super Four, so first match, and in a big match you have to perform very very well. So yeah, Hasaranga today, yes, it worked very very well.
Hmm, I agree. And one good chase from Sri Lanka, by the way. I know a good solid start from Pathum Nisanka and Kusal Mendes today, 62 run partnership. And unfortunately, two quick wickets fell. Asalanka's form will come to Asalanka later. But a lot of 30s here. Pathum Nisanka, Kusan Mendes, Danushka Gunathilaka, and Bhanuka Rajapaksha. And Namidu at the end. What do you think about the chase that Sri Lanka did? Especially, and then I have a fun fact for you. For the first time ever in international cricket, both Mohammad Nabi and Rashid Khan have conceded two sixers in their spell. It's first time ever in international cricket. Plus another fact I can tell you, and it's confirmed. Rashid Khan, it's the most expensive spell for him in UAE conditions today. 1 for 39, 9.75 economy, 4 overs. This is what Sri Lanka combated against the Afghanistan spinners. But anyways, your thoughts, Richie, on the chase that Sri Lanka did today?
Yeah, I mean this is not new. It's very new. See in fact both Rashid and Nabi concede runs at the same match and both at the same time and at the same match. And this is a big match, of course, Super Bowl. So that was only concern for Afghanistan that the both Rashid and Nabi got concede runs in the big match. I mean, they have a great start to the tournament, and this is Super Bowl. So yeah, in the big match they concede many runs, which was not expected by anyone else. But yeah, yeah, one that day goes on. Hopefully, the next match they will bowl very very well. They're the very good spinners of the team. Hopefully, so.
Yeah, hello Madhur. How are you? If you are interested, you can join the live conversation that me and Richik are doing. We are doing an India versus Pakistan preview also very quickly. I'll just speak in Sinhala also a bit. So මම හිතන්නේ හොඳ ආරම්භක පිතික ආරම්භයක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම කරේ. මං හිතන්නේ නිසංකුයි මෙන්ඩිස් 62ක් පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් එකක් මං හිතන්නේ කරේ. අපි එමු චරිත් අසලංකගේ ෆෝම් එක චුට්ටක් ලේට ධනුෂ්ක ගුණතිලක මැද පිතිකරු වෙලා මං හිතන්නේ එයා සූටඩ් ඕපනින් හැබැයි එයා හොඳට දෂ්කම් කරා මං හිතන්නේ 33ක් ගැව්වා බෝල 20න් අන්ෆෝර්චුනේට්ලි සිලි ෂොට් එකක් ගහලා අර ඩිබර් ස්විප් ස්විප් ෂොට් එකක් ගහලා දැවි ගියා දසුන් ශානකත් අන්ෆෝර්චුනේට් වුණා. එයා මිස් හිට් වුණා. අර ස්මෝල් ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකේ එයාට ගහන්න බැරි වුණා. හොඳ කැච් එකක් මං හිතන්නේ නාජිබුල්ලා සඩ්රාන් බානුක ආවා හොඳටම එක්ස්ප්ලෝසිව් වෙලා 31 of 14 යා හොඳටම කරා. ওই හසරංග හොඳටම ෆිනිෂ් කරා මැච් එක. But coming to you, what a spectacular catch, by the way, by Najibullah Zadran to dismiss your thoughts on that superb catch from Zadran that actually could have changed the match for Sri Lanka a bit, but Afghanistan. But your thoughts on that catch from Najibullah Zadran today? Yeah, Rishi, you're muted.
So I'm saying that that catch was a wonderful catch. That could be one of the best catch of this Asia Cup canyon so far. And at that catch, that point of Points point of view, they thought that they have a chance. They come back and they should win this match. But yeah, for Rashid and maybe concedence, if they doesn't concede middles and doesn't concede two sixes and more, Afghanistan should have been won this match.
Yeah, very true, very true. But coming back to the Sri Lankan batting, I think what a good start from Pathum Nissanka and Kusal Mendis, especially that 17-run over against Pakistan. Talking about the Afghanistan bowling, and Faruqi went 10.73 today. Naveen Al Haq was expensive. Rashid Khan was, all five bowlers were expensive today, and this is not the performance that we saw what they did in Dubai in the first match against Sri Lanka. Do you think batting second has sort of a advantage when winning the toss, and perhaps the pitch conditions? I mean, once you settle, you can perhaps accelerate. What do you think about the case of batting second on these pitches in UAE?
Yeah, I mean, winning the toss something else is working. I mean, winning the toss is to bowl first, and it works. The thing with the who won the toss is to bowl first. So I mean, in Shaka we've seen those who won the toss is to bowl first are winning. The most of the team winning. So yeah, I mean, I mean, if you the first match in Dubai where Afghanistan won the toss to bowl first, they restrict Sri Lanka in the left and want to do something else, and they bowl very and they chance on very well. And this one, yeah, I mean, it's very clever thing to do in Sri Lanka, and they were when they're very lucky they were won the toss and choose to bowl for just like then they for the second time in a row in second consecutive matches. So yeah, so very nice, very.
Hmm. Yeah, I think if you can reduce the background noise, Richik, it would be better. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think good win. මං හිතන්නේ හොඳ ජයග්‍රහණයක් මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම මං හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් පොසිටිව්ස් තිබ්බා අද ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායමට ගන්න ස්පෙෂලි චේස් කරනකොට මං හිතන්නේ හොඳ රෙස්පොන්ස් එකක් කරා අද මේ ධනුෂ්ක ගුණතිලක මම ඉම්ප්‍රෙස් වුණේ අර නම්බර 7ට ස්පොට් එක තමයි ගොඩක් ප්‍රශ්න තිබ්බේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ හොඳ ජස්ටිස් එකක් කරා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ප්ලස් ඕපනිංස් සම්බන්ධකාව හොඳටම කරා ඉතිං ගොඩක් පොසිටිව් හසරංගුත් බැට් කරා හොඳටම අද එන්ඩ් එකේ ඉතිං I mean, so much positive to take for Sri Lanka today. And talking about the partnerships also, I think yeah, we come to the Sri Lankan partnerships. Yeah, I think very solid start from Kusan Mendis and Pathum Nisanga, 62-run partnership. Some small cameo partnerships, but I think all of them were crucial. I think not a single partnership was plus 10 except the last partnership. But yeah, I think yeah, your thoughts on that solid partnership from Pathum Nisanga and Kusan Mendis first of all, Richie.
Yeah, I mean the opening starting is very important too. If you want, if you want to chase down big targets, so yeah, the opening partnership is very vital. So yeah, the opening sign, I think that makes them very important,
Hmm.
very
I agree.
important. Good start.
Yeah, but my only concern here, even though from the two matches, has been Asalanka's form. What has happened to Charit Asalanka in this Asia Cup? Especially, I think he's been struggling a bit. I know he's the vice captain of the team. He's a future captain of Sri Lanka cricket with the talent that he has. But are you a bit concerned of Charit Asalanka's form right now? With the way that he performed last year and comparing his performance last year to this year, what do you think about his recent struggles in 2020 cricket?
Yeah, I mean it's a big concern. I mean he's a very good talent. Chalita Shalanka. I mean he's one of my main. I mean, come after this, in a couple of T20s, and of course, next of course the main tournament is that T20 World Cup. So it's a very very important for him to come. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
very important
Mm,
because T20
I
World Cup
agree.
in Australia very very important tournament after this Asia Cup for Sri Lanka. So they have to.
Mm,
His form is very very important, and you said like he's a vice captain of the team. So yeah, it's a big concern. But hopefully in the next match he will come back at his very best.
yeah, I do agree with it. Yeah. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ හොඳටම කරා මං හිතනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම හොඳ රෙස්පොන්ස් එකක් කරා ස්පෙෂලි දැන් බංග්ලාදේශ කණ්ඩායම බලනකොට ඒකත් 184ක් චේස් කරා දැන් අද මැච් එක බලනකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ 176ක් චේස් කරා. ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ ඕවර්ऑल හොඳ පර්ෆෝමන්ස් කියලා ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගොඩක් හිතුවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ඉවත් වෙයි ඒෂියා කප් එකේ ගෲප් ස්ටේජ් එකේ ඉඳන් හැබැයි මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා හොඳ රෙස්පොන්ස් එකක් දුන්නා අද මුජිබල් රමානුයි 240 අද ෆෝවර්ස් එකේ එයා චුට්ටක් හොඳට පන්දු යව්වා හැබැයි අනිත් බෝලර්ස් පන්දු යවන්නෝ හරියටම බෝල් කරේ නැහැ රාෂිද් ඛාන් එයාට බෑඩ් ඩේ එකක් අද yeah. But what do you think, Richie, coming back to you, what do you think about Rashid Khan's frustrations and that small fight against that fight with Danushka Gunituleka today? Your thoughts on that, on Rashid Khan getting frustrated?
Yeah, I mean he's having a not a great day today. That's why he got frustrated, and we see that while like he was and he and Gunathilaka some collision between them. So yeah, his frustration and he knows that he is punishing today. Yeah, he picked up a wicket, but still, yeah, it makes him very much frustration because it's a very important knockout game is going on, and it's a very important game. Not happy with his performance, and his team also struggling, and others also not giving. Yeah, others also struggling. That's why he's not happy with his performance and his team also.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. I agree with you. Yeah. So I think it's a brilliant, brilliant victory for Sri Lanka today. I think a lot of confidence. I'm very happy with the way that Sri Lanka responded today. I think the way, especially that Banu Rajapaksa batted, Danushka Gunitilaka batted, I think was just brilliant. What do you think about Banu Rajapaksa and Gunitilaka's cool finish today? They were not panicking. They played the shots properly, especially Banu Rajapaksa. At the end, he did get out, but what do you think about these middle order forms, especially with Dasun Shanak we saw in the last match, Banuka Rajapaksa performing well in two of the three matches, Hasaranga contributing today when he failed today. So what do you think about the middle order of Sri Lankan batting?
Yeah, I mean, in the middle order in last couple of matches, they have been fantastic. Especially Captain Darshan has been a fantastic. And today, Vanuka, absolutely fantastic. I mean, if he doesn't score those runs in the middle order, that 10 innings is very important. I don't think they should win this match. Yeah, the Prince, of course, they got a good start. But I think that Vanuka's cameo that in come out in the middle order, that's, I think, totally changed the game. And they think so they gave and took it out of hands from Afghanistan also. So yeah, that innings from Vanka is fantastic. I mean, that game was really fantastic,
Hmm.
absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic.
Krishna here says Dilshan Madhushanka is another future of Sri Lanka. Yeah, I agree. Even Asita Fernando. When you give these fast bowlers chances, I think they will be impressive. You have to just give them a long run, a long barren of games, and then I think these bowlers will eventually do well. Eventually, Richard, there's some sound coming in your end. Yeah, Richik, your thoughts on Dilshan Madhushanka?
Wait, just hold on, hold on.
Okay, you come back when it's possible. Okay, so I think Dilshan Madhushankar is a very, very future prospect. I think when you give, as I said, when you give these fast bowlers more chances, they'll eventually perform. And I think Dilshan Madhushankar bowled his heart out today with how he bowled today, especially I think I think 2 for 36, and those two wickets were very important, getting Zazai and Ibrahim Zadran out. I think that was crucial. Asita Fernando got the important wicket of Ramadullah Gurbaz, which changed the game. I think because Afghanistan were going to get 190. If they didn't get Ramadullah Gurbaz out, I think Afghanistan would have got 190 or 195, and it would have been almost impossible for Sri Lanka to win. So I think good job. I think good job overall from Sri Lanka today. And yeah, I have nothing to say about their clinical performance. I mean, compared to last week, I think I'm much more confident with how they've improved in just 1 week. And credit should go to Chris Silverwood and the management. But warning signs a bit for Afghanistan. But what do you think where Afghanistan can improve?
I think they should
Where do you
improve
think
in
they
the
can
next match.
improve?
I mean, yeah, yeah, I think they need to improve on. I mean, that 175 is, yeah, at that point they are looking very, very good. I think the last 4, 5 overs there, they, I think 10, 20 runs shot. That's a big one. I think next match they have, yeah, I mean, they not bad batting today, but not bad. They have a great match. But I think only the point for me is that if they score 190 plus, then I think they have at least a chance to win this match. That's I
Hmm.
think that's the only
I
thing I
think yeah,
think
Pakistan
disappoints
and
for us.
Afghanistan to come. Yeah, but Sri Lanka do take a 0.589 net run rate and they go first in the table. And yeah, I think 2 more matches to come.
And they need
Uh,
one more win. And of course, 2 matches are left, but they need one of. If they won one of those 2 matches, they need one more match to win to qualify for the final also.
Hmm, I agree with you. Yeah. So I think we spoke much a lot on Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. Brilliant win once again for Sri Lanka. Pass win Jayagatta Sri Lanka කණ්ඩායම. I think හොඳ pass win දින්න Sri Lanka. I think අපි යමු will go to the India versus Pakistan preview, and that's the big talk. Richie coming back. I think another second roundup of India versus Pakistan tomorrow. How is the camp feeling, especially, I mean, especially after Ravindra Jadeja ruled out of the Asia Cup? But
Yeah,
how big of a
Jaddu,
blow
the
it is?
look. I mean, Jaddu is a huge miss. I mean, that could be huge loss for the team. I mean, we also heard that he could also miss the World T20 also. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think Jaddu is a big miss. I think for the team because not only he's a good batsman, he's a good fielder, he's a good bowler. He can be a game changer. I mean, the way he played in the first match, I mean, number 4. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I mean, he played fantastically. I mean, everyone was surprised Rishabh is not playing. But I think Jaddu played at number 4 in the first match versus Pakistan is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's a big miss, but yeah, let's see what will happen. And if it's a big miss, I know Akshar is a good talent. There's no doubt that Akshar Babu, but there's no doubt about it. But yeah, I mean, the player like Ravindra Jadeja, I mean, Jaddu bhai is wonderful. I mean, it's a big miss for a team. I mean, he's a wonderful. I mean, he's been much improved in cricket in last over last 6, 7 years for Indian team. He's one of the best fielders, best batsmen, everything, all departments. I mean, it's a big miss for Indian team.
mm, yeah. Who do you think will replace Ravindra Jadeja? Do you think it's going to be Ashwin, or do you think it's going to be Aksha Patel for you?
Look, Akshar is a good talent. There's no doubt. I mean, Akshar is. I mean, he's having great year. He's playing very well in the West Indies series, Zimbabwe series. There's no doubt about it. But the player like Ravi Ashwin, I mean, he's experienced. He knows with the Indian team. He got 60 plus wicket also with the team, and he can bat also. And he was not a bad idea with Rajasthan Royals also. I mean, in fact, in 2016 Asia Cup, on that 2016, the last time that Asia Cup held in T20 format, he also not he have a very good tournament, and he's also a very experienced player for him. I I should say Ashwin should play. Yeah, Akshar is a good player, but I want Ashwin to play, Ash to play in the match.
Hmm, I agree with you. What do you think about Hassan Ali going to face India tomorrow since Shanawaz Dani is going to be out due to a side strain? What do you think about Hassan Ali's chances tomorrow, and do you think India can take a big opportunity out of that tomorrow? And we have Krishna
Yeah,
Gopal joining us.
if I say about Dahani's talent, he's a good player, but yeah, he said that he's injury. I mean, yeah, it's a big concern, big clue for Pakistan. But if he cancel it, I don't know whether India got full advantage or not. But let's see. Let's hope the best. But anything can happen. Maybe it could be hero. Maybe he could be villain. Maybe he could be zero. Let's see. But let's see what will happen.
Yeah. Krishna Gopal has joined. Krishna, your thoughts on Pakistan's, I mean, especially India going to lose the service of Ravindra Jadeja tomorrow, and then Shahnawaz Dani is also out tomorrow, and Hassan Ali is going to replace. What do you think about both the teams' chances tomorrow?
Yeah, first of all, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, first is that it's a huge blow for Team India because Ravindra Jadeja was both brilliant with bat and also with ball, and also because whenever we need Jadeja always step up. Last time I think in the against Pakistan only, I think he come at number 4 instead of Surya Kumar, and he scored brilliant 35 runs, but after his injury, I think we will miss him. It's a huge, big blow for us. And second is that after Shahnaz Dawani, I think that yeah, it's also big miss for Pakistan. But I think that instead of Dawani, Hassan Ali also because is a good because Hassan Ali, I think he's a good experienced one, and I think that Hassan Ali uh, should deserve match deserves a chance. I think.
Yeah. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry for that. I got stuck. Oh, there's two players. What happened?
It's echoing, Pawan.
Okay, now
Yeah, still.
it's still echoing, right? I'm going to put this. Mm, there's some echoing going on.
Yes.
Okay, I should be okay now. What is this echo here? There is something going on. Wait, why is there echo? Uh, just give me a second, guys. Wait, I'll hold on. Okay, now is it okay? I think now no echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Now fine.
yeah, yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah, where was I? I think where was I speaking on? Yeah, anyways, we were talking about both Hassan Ali and I think Jadeja missing respectively for India and Pakistan tomorrow. But Krishna, coming back to you, who do you think will replace Jadeja tomorrow? Do you think Aksha Patel will get a chance tomorrow, or do you think Ashwin will get a chance?
Uh, for me, I think Akshar Patel should get a chance because see against Sri Lanka you can give Ashwin chance because Sri Lanka has lot of left arm batsmen. I think that Asalanka, Gunathilaka, and then Rajapaksha. But it's Pakistan. I think there are only one left hander, that's Fakhar Zaman. So I think that Akshar Patel will be more effective tomorrow. So I think that Akshar Patel should come in place of Ravindra Jadeja.
Hmm. I quite agree with you. Yeah, but coming back to Richie Person, the problem with India, especially is K Rahul form first of all. And do you think DK will get another chance, or do you think it's time for Pant to be given one chance to play for the India versus Pakistan? I'll ask the same for Krishna Gopal, but first for Richie, what do you think over KL Rahul's
Look,
issue?
there's no
Do
doubt
you
about
think he'll
it.
get another chance, or do you
Yes.
feel Rishabh Pant might take that opening slot? What do you think about that?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, I should say I should stick with KL in the team, but in place in the wicket keeping, I should say Rishabh should play because there's no doubt that the BK is of course a fantastic keeper. I mean, he's having a great 6 7 months. There's no doubt that he's like very experienced, just making his comeback. But coming in a big match, I think Rishabh Pant will play, but I should stick with K. Rahul as the opening batsman. I mean, he's also come. Since Surya Kumar's press conference, he also said that he also come back from injury. He also come back from COVID. So I should stick with KL in the opening, and I stick with KL. I shall stick with KL and Rohit in the opening, and Rishabh will come. Will stay in the team, and DK is a fantastic player. There's no doubt about it. But I should say, if you need a wicket keeper playing starting 11, I should say Rishabh will play instead of.
Hmm. Agree. Yeah. Krishna, what do you think? Do you think Pant will open tomorrow? He'll be given a chance, or do you think they will opt with the same team, except for that Ravindra Jadeja replacement? Do you think they'll opt with the same team, or do you think Pant will be given a chance tomorrow?
No, no. Obviously KL Rahul and what Rohit Sharma should open. And what Rishik said, I also agree. They should only stick with KL Rahul. And I feel that my early bold prediction that tomorrow India's opener will blast tomorrow.
Hmm. What about the middle order? Do you think Pant will come in the middle order? They'll still stick with Dinesh Karthik.
Uh, I think for finishing, they are keeping Dinesh Karthik, but it's a big match against Pakistan, so I think that DK will only be there.
Hmm. Because I think DK usually has a good finishing, especially 17 to 20 thing, especially because fast bowlers are facing DK. I think DK has a better strike rate than Punt when it comes to fast bowlers. But when it comes to spin, I think Punt has a better strike rate than DK. That's what I was watching some analysis on Star Sports today. That's what they said. That DK has a better strike rate and scores more runs against fast bowlers during that over 70 to 20. Whereas Punt has a better strike rate than DK when it comes to those middle overs. So especially when you need a finisher. I think maybe you need that kind of I think like a DK cameo. I think because especially when fast bowlers are bowling, I think at times punts tends to struggle. So and plays some reckless shots. But let's see. I don't know. It's up to the management. I think BCCI to see whether punt will be given another chance. So they'll be going back to DK once again. But I think Hardik Pandya was rested for the Hong Kong game. Krishna, your thoughts? Hardik coming back for the Pakistan game. I know that he was rested for the Hong Kong game. You think he'll perform the same performance like what he did last week, or do you see a different change in Pandya's approach?
Uh, See, Pandya, day by day he's becoming good all rounder. So I still have a high hopes on Hardik Pandya, and also he's bowling full 4 overs quota. So he's now becoming day by day wicket taking option. So and also he's a brilliant at number five and huge hard hitter. So I think that like first match only, Hardik Pandya will again perform tomorrow also.
I also forgot also. I think Avesh Khan also could be a doubt for tomorrow because he's having a viral fever. I think for the past 2 days. So I'm not sure whether Avesh Khan will be in the playing 11 tomorrow or whether he'll be given. I mean, he'll be rested. So Richie King plays in case Avesh Khan is not available tomorrow. I think Ashwin might be playing, right, because they don't have extra fast bowler also unless they take from the standby. I don't think that will happen though. What do you think, Richie?
Deepak Char injured, right? Deepak Char injured, na?
Yeah, Deepak Chai is injured. He's no longer there in the Asia Cup squad. I think another bowler
So
replaced him.
yeah, so either I think they can bring from standby one player, fast bowler Kuldeep Sen, or else they can give a chance to Ravi Bishnoi.
Yeah, true. Yeah, good point over there
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Ravi
same
Bishnoi
word,
because
same word, same. I totally agree.
he could give a different element. Yeah, I agree. But coming back, Krishna Gopal Baba Azam's form has been really concerning in the Asia Cup. He hasn't performed at all in the past two matches. He has failed against Hong Kong. He has failed against India last week. And I think Surya Kumar Yadav is going to overtake Baba Azam in the ICC rankings. So, what do you think about Baba Azam? Do you think tomorrow also he will fail like what he did in the previous two? Or do you think there'll be a change with Baba Azam? I know we cannot predict much on Baba Azam's performance. But where do you think Baba Azam is getting wrong, especially? I mean, he's such a class player, but I mean, past two matches he has failed, and especially against Hong Kong, he failed, and Richmond was the one who carried the team.
Yeah, Babar Azam, no doubt he's a world class player, but as I predicted that this Asia Cup will be a Babar Azam will be full flop. So tomorrow also I think that I have no hopes on Babar Azam. He will also be out. I think my bold prediction he will be out below 15. So tomorrow also Babar Azam will be flop.
But don't you think Fakhar Zaman can open with Rizwan and then Baba Azam can come at number three? Do you think that's a good suggestion? Because seeing how Fakhar Zaman is doing at number three and since he's also open, do you think that I think Pakistan can make that change?
See, actually, Fakhar Zaman is a brilliant opener, and he also his suitable place is as opening also because against Netherlands also the last series Netherlands versus Pakistan, Imamul Haq and Fakhar Zaman were the opener. But they are Pakistan management is giving Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam because seeing the last year World Cup where against India they chased the target, they scored 150 runs partnership, so that's why they are sticking with Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam partnership. Otherwise, Fakhar Zaman is a brilliant opener, I think. And Babar Azam, you can give him at number three. Number three, but as I said, that looking at last year World Cup performance, they are sticking with Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan opening duo.
I agree. Yeah. Coming back to you, Richie, how do you think the India batsman is going to face the Pakistan informed spinners, especially Shadab Khan? A lot of people are expecting him to be the highest wicket taker at the end of the Asia Cup in a poll today. But how do you think these Indian batsmen, especially the openers and the middle order, especially number three and four, Kohli, especially Kohli and Surya Kumar Yadav, how will they come back? Shadab Khan and Mohammad Nabas, like what they did last
Yeah,
week. What do you think they
yeah,
will do?
that's okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. But I think there's one big concern is the Rohit Sharma because in the first he dismissed two spinners. That's only concern in the team. That he dismissed every time to spinners. And in the last first match he dismissed was also so Rohit Sharma is a big concern against spinners in recent times. So that's a need to improve. Otherwise, I should say India against spinners. Okay, okay, not bad. But I think Rohit Sharma have to play. In India good innings, he have to play against the spinners of Nawaz and Shadab.
Yeah. And coming back to Krishna Gopal, how good has Virat Kohli been so far in the Asia Cup? Because if I'm not mistaken, he scored a 50 against Pakistan. Against Hong Kong, I think he scored some valuable runs, 40 plus if I'm not mistaken. So, what do you think about um, Kohli's form so far? Okay, I think Krishna Gopal left. Okay, no worries. Richik, what do you think about Kohli's form so far?
Yeah, I mean, great to see him. But after this is a long time, after a long time break, I mean, this is everyone wants me Virat to be come back in the form. And yeah, great to see him back. And hopefully, so tomorrow against Pakistan again, he will do a fantastic innings and hopefully another 50. And this time, hopefully 50 plus, we will won. We Indian ones a 50 plus innings. This is very good sign for Indian team because at before this Asia Cup, sir, it's a big concern that everyone talking about maybe he should drop because others like Sky, Surya, they are all the youngsters, they're all playing very well. And now he's playing very Virat is back after one thing. So yeah. And now
Mm,
hopefully against Pakistan he will play very well. Hopefully he will score
yeah.
70, 50 plus runs.
Yeah, I'm audible, Pawan.
Yeah. And coming to you, Krishna
Yeah.
Gopal, I know Virat Kohli has a brilliant record against Pakistan, especially in 2020 ODI cricket in limited overs. He's especially in Asia Cup also 183 against Pakistan. In the 2012 last innings, he played a 50 knock, valuable knock from Virat. He has a very good record against Pakistan, even though he's slightly out of form. Your thoughts so far from Virat Kohli, though, in this Asia Cup? I think he's the highest run scorer, but your thoughts on Virat Kohli's form so far?
Yeah, as Virat Kohli fans, we are really happy to see that after such a long time, he is coming back into form. And last match, he scored 59 runs, so some brilliant innings he played. And also hoping tomorrow that he will perform against Pakistan. And yeah, for against Pakistan, our two players, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, they are the two players who perform all time against Pakistan some big innings. So hoping again tomorrow that Virat Kohli will perform, and my prediction also that Virat Kohli will score 50 plus tomorrow.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we spoke a lot also on the India versus Pakistan review. I think as usual, I think we spoke also a lot last week as well, and this week also spoke a lot on that as well. And Surya Kumar Yadav is one player that I'm also going to talk. I think Sai has not shown his potential quite yet, but I think he will somehow prove it around the Pakistan model. But let's see, I think both teams are coming confident. Obviously, Pakistan made a statement by beating Hong Kong on Friday, 155 runs. So let's see how it goes. Let's go to predictions of India versus Pakistan. Last from Gopal first, most runs, most wickets, man of the match, and the winner. Obviously, I know who's going to be the winner, but your predictions to start off, Krishna Gopal.
Yeah, my prediction, the man of the match, I think for first most runs, I will consider as Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma, some 60 plus runs. My early prediction, and most number of wickets. I think it will be Hardik Pandya.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're saying you're talking about the predictions. Yeah.
Most number of runs, as I said, that it will be Rohit Sharma, and most number of wickets are not Hardik Pandya. This time, I will go with Yuzvendra Chahal.
Interesting. What about you, Ritik? most runs, most wickets, and winner. Yeah, Richie. Yeah,
Rishi, I
Richie.
think you are unmute.
Okay, he's not there.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. Okay.
Richie, keep unmute.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Pound. Can you hear me?
Yeah, most runs, most wickets, and winner. Most
Yeah.
wickets and
Most runs, Rohit Sharma. Most runs, Rohit
mm,
Sharma. Most wickets, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and winner India.
okay. So for me, I think most runs will be Surya Kumar Yadav. Most wickets, I think I'm also going with Krishna Gopal. I think it's Chahal Kumar. I think the spinners will come into play. And I think I know Boop did a good job in the last match, but I think for this match, I think it's going to be Chahal. Pakistan wise, most runs I think once again will be Rizwan. Most I think will be Shadab Khan. But I think India will win once again, but going to be close. I really don't know. I really don't know because Pakistan also coming under confidence also. So I'm a bit 50-50 about this. Maybe neutral tomorrow, but I know both of you will go for India since you're Indian supporters. But for me, I think both teams are coming, especially Pakistan, I'm confident of that big beat against Hong Kong. Whereas India, I know you cannot compare both those matches, but I think Pakistan is coming with some confidence facing India in an it will be a very close contest again. But Krishna Gopal, do you think is going to be closer than the last match, or do you think India will easily win?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
Do you think it's going to be easy match for India, or do you think it's going to be closer like the last match?
Uh, I think it will be obviously India's match, and India. I think it will. India will give a huge total. If India bat first, then obviously India will give a huge total. I think around 180 or 190.
Hmm. What about you, Richard? If it's going to be, what do you think? Is it going to be a close match? I know obviously if anyone wins the toss, they'll skill first, so no need to predict about the toss and the pitch
No, no, I
conditions.
totally
But
agreed with Gopal. I totally agreed with him. I totally with Gopal, same, almost.
hmm, okay. Yeah, guys, I think we'll end. I think it's around 140 guys. So thank you so much, Richard, for
Thank you,
joining.
guys.
Yeah, so big
Thank you.
victory for Sri Lanka once again. First victory on the board. And yeah, so we'll end things over there. So ගොඩක් ස්තුතියි ඔය කට්ටියට. ඉතින් අපි ඉවර කරමු. ඉතින් විශිෂ්ට ජයක් අද ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම ඒගොල්ලෝ ඇෆ්ගනිස්තාන් කණ්ඩායම කඩලු 4ක් ජයග්‍රහණය කරාද. හොඳ ඉනිංසයක් ගැව්වා. අද ටීම් පර්ෆෝමන්ස් එකක් ගැව්වා. අද බානුක රාජපක්ෂ උයි ධනුෂ් ගුණවිතිලක තමයි ඒක බකින ඉනිංස් එකක් ගැව්වාද. ඉතින් කොහොමයි ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම දින්නද ඒක තමයි වටින්න අන්තිමට. Oh, we think but coming back, we'll go to the 100 a bit because I'm not watching the 100 finals are going on right now. But yeah, just give me a second. Manchester Originals versus Trent Rockets. Yeah, okay, 85 Rockets after 74 over balls. They need 36 from 26, 85 for 5 after 74 balls, runs per ball, 1.15. They require 1.38. Not an easy trick at, pitch at Lords. But yeah, it's getting very, very close, going to the wire. And who's to come, by the way, for Trent Rockets? By the way, Samir Patel is batting. We have Gregory, the captain, to bat. Daniel Sams, Luke Wood, Sam Cook, and Matthew Carter, 40 of 31. Can Trent Rockets actually do it? Interesting match. Interesting match. 35 of 25. Let's see what happens in the 100. Okay, guys, we'll end it from over there. Please do subscribe, like, comment, and share on this video. කරුණාකර subscribe කරන්න. අපි හම්බු වෙමු. I'm not going to do a live watch along of India versus Pakistan. Hopefully, we'll do a short on that because I'm a bit busy. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys. And yeah, good win for Sri Lanka. I'm with the Sri Lankan jersey here. Sri Lanka go Lions. We will come back very shortly against India and Pakistan. Not going to be easy teams, but let's challenge them at least. But for now, thank you. Good night. Have a good journey. ගොඩක් ස්තුතියි. සුබ රාත්‍රියක්. අපි ආයි හම්බ වෙමු. Please do like, comment and share and do subscribe the sports breakdown as well.